back to a video of Xtreme Stories, and we're back with another video after another week. And today's video is going to be about the tornado that almost hit our house. And the first video of this was last year on last Thursday. If you remember, that's August 24th when it happened. So that day was something pretty much remember as a scary day, because that was the day we were almost, killed, I used to say. But let me tell you what happened. So back on that day, August 24th, 2016 specifically, I was checking the forecast, and it said only said there was gonna be a chance of thunderstorms. Just a chance of thunderstorms for that day. And I was thinking, okay, just a little, just gotta bring an umbrella. Well, apparently the storms didn't actually, get here before then, but because if it actually did get here, then it probably would have been good. But the storms decided to wait. So later in the afternoon, I was coming home on the bus, and I looked up, and I started to notice that it was getting really dark. Well, for some time, the storm actually waited for some time, like an hour or so, I should say, but it didn't actually pour down for an hour. But an hour later, I'm home, and my brothers are home as well, and suddenly, out of nowhere, on my phone, I was just listening to some video, when suddenly, buzz, and you won't believe what popped up. It was a huge tornado warning. Yeah, that's tornado warning. So at the time, my brothers had got back from school, and luckily that was a good thing, because if they were at school and this happened, then that wouldn't be good, because we wouldn't wait an hour for them to get back, because they'll just probably hold them there. But once after hearing that, I told my brothers about it, and they weren't happy to hear the news. Like one of them was, of course, one of my brothers, of course, was freaking out. The other one was like, okay, we gotta go to the bathroom right now, and that's what I was thinking too. So we both headed off to the bathroom. My mom, of course, didn't want to go to the bathroom, because she didn't believe what was going on outside. Because look outside, it was getting kind of crazy, because the trees were blowing like crazy out there. I was like, okay, we gotta head to the bathroom. So we all headed to the bathroom, and we waited for the loud clinking sound to start, because we knew the tornado was gonna spawn out of nowhere and probably run down the street. At least that's what we thought at the time. But because while we were in the bathroom, we kept hearing sounds of ruckus, like branches hitting our house, or some little, probably a little random object hitting our house or something, or probably hail, I guess. But I decided, maybe we could go out and investigate to see what's going on, and which was like 20 minutes later after the whole thing started. And when I looked outside, it was a messy scenery. You wouldn't believe what I saw. It went from this to like 5 inches of water rushing down the street, and I was like, what was going on? And still, it was pouring down at the time, so it looked kind of crazy out there. So, and I even at one point saw an umbrella going down the street, and I was like, oh wow, that's kind of messed up. But eventually, the storm came to an end, and we were able to get out, because the storm was, I think it was a quick storm. So luckily, it wasn't too long. But as soon as we got out of the bathroom, we looked outside the back window, and we noticed a tornado funnel cloud going back up into the skies. So at least we knew where the funnel cloud was during the time. So at least we knew it didn't come through the city, didn't come through where we were, but it came through some point in the city. It was either where we are, or probably somewhere around our school, because our school had reports of it. And also, the worst part was that same day, at least it was safe for us, but in Kokomo, they had some really bad, really got the worst. The Starbucks up there was flattened by EF4. So imagine if this were to happen to us. That would not been good. And our not as close neighbors, but near neighbors, Canada, ended up getting storms too, and they also ended up with a bunch of tornadoes as well, which was kind of surprising, because they're a little cooler than us. So huge surprise. But that was it, because after that, this was all over the news, and it was pretty, annoying to hear it over and over and over again. But that's how it went that day. But anyways, I guess that's it. Thanks for joining another Xtreme Story video, and feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoy this video. And don't forget to catch another episode once again next Tuesday. And also, don't forget on Friday to catch a special bonus episode from Life in Nutcherville.